If something isn't broken, don't fix it, as the saying goes. But how will we ever achieve greatness if we are content with goodness? Progress and development go hand in hand, and our favorite cars are an outstanding manifestation of this. Despite how ideal they are for us and how much comfort and utility they provide, occasionally they require a much-needed upgrade. The Toyota 4Runner recently turned 40, and while being a mainstay of the SUV auto industry for all those years, it hasn't always kept up with the developments in recent years. For many owners, the 4Runner has been a treasure. However, no matter how great anything currently is, it may always improve in order to become even better. Toyota Sato is hinting about a significant overhaul for the next 2024 Toyota 4Runner. And so join us as we explore why the 2024 Toyota 4Runner Hybrid is an SUV worth waiting for. But before that, let's check how the Toyota 4Runner evolved in 4 decades. In Japan, the first-generation Toyota 4Runner was first unveiled in 1983 for the 1984 model year. This served as the initial version of the Toyota 4Runner up until 1989. Then, in 1989, it underwent another makeover for the 1990 model year, becoming the second generation of 4Runner, which was produced until 1995. Likewise, the Toyota 4Runner's third generation was unveiled in 1995 for the 1996 model year, which lasted until 2002. After that, it underwent 2 additional redesigns in 2002 and 2009. And right now, the 2023 Toyota 4Runner is part of the 5th generation of the Toyota 4Runner, which was recently updated in 2009 and is still on the market today. However, now that the 5th generation of the Toyota 4Runner is likely nearing the end of its useful life, it will be modified for the 2024 model year. One wouldn't anticipate that Toyota would be pushing its SUV and truck lines so strongly given the track record of the automotive industry over the previous year or two, which includes all the shortages of semiconductor chips and declining sales. It has already undergone a complete revamp, and the 2023 Toyota Sequoia full-size SUV is better as a result. With a new hybrid iForce Max option, the Toyota Tundra from 2023 is similar as well. Next up is the 2024 Toyota 4Runner, which is anticipated to have a complete hybrid drivetrain like the Sequoia and Tundra. On the other hand, there are 2 hybrid choices available. In the right hands, the Toyota 4Runner is a beast of a vehicle. It has been tested in opposition against some of the top-performing off-road SUVs and trucks. The Toyota 4Runner is one of the best off-road cars you can buy right now, if we may say so, in a world full of Jeeps. The likelihood that the next iteration of the 4Runner will break the internet is very high given Toyota's history of releases. But will this beast continue to possess the same level of strength? Or will a hybrid 4Runner's massive iForce Max hybrid powertrain cause it to become unwieldy? Toyota plans to provide hybrid versions of every vehicle in its portfolio in the upcoming year due to the state of the world in which we currently reside. Because of this, the 2024 Toyota 4Runner will most probably have a hybrid option, just like the Tundra, which has a hybrid option, and the Sequoia, which exclusively comes in a hybrid. The new iForce Max hybrid powertrain from Toyota might very well be one of them. It is believed to be using the Sequoia's hybrid 3.4-liter V6 twin-turbo engine. Theoretically, this will be capable of producing 437 horsepower and 583 pound-feet of torque. Compared to its predecessors, the new hybrid engine is intended to be more effective. And even if it is effective, the new generation 4Runner won't lose any of its power. Consider the Sequoia or Tundra, for instance. And we have to get used to this reality, considering all Toyota trucks and SUVs will eventually be either fully electric or hybrid. The 2.4-liter inline 4-cylinder hybrid max powertrain with twin electric motors is an additional choice. This system has a 366 horsepower and 406 pound-feet of torque rating in the Lexus RX 500h, but it only has a 6-speed automatic transmission. Given that it is essentially the same layout as the 2023 Toyota Crown, this could be the base hybrid model for the 2024 4Runner. For non-hybrid 4Runners, a new 10-speed automatic transmission will be standard. The 8-speed automatic, similar on several Lexus cars, might be available on hybrid 4R variants. To compete with the Wranglers and Broncos of today, the higher-trim 4Runner models, maybe a TRD Pro version, might provide a more potent SUV with variable rear and front locks. However, as of yet, there are no firm updates regarding this model. Even so, we'll keep our positive outlook. Following the 2022 Tundra and 2023 Sequoia, the 2024 Toyota 4Runner is anticipated. Therefore, the transition of the 4Runner to the new TNGA-F configuration from the body-on-frame, 5th-generation configuration is highly likely. In the past, Japan was the exclusive manufacturer of 4Runners. However, the introduction of the new common platform allows Toyota to move some or all 4Runner manufacture to the continent. Even though there are currently no concrete specifics about the 2024 Toyota 4Runner's design, we've got you covered with a few rather awesome exclusive renderings of what the new SUV is likely to look like. How will the interior of the 2024 Toyota 4Runner hybrid compare? You already know you're in for a treat if you've seen the inside of the Sequoia 2023 or the Toyota Tundra 2022. The interior of the Tundra was completely redone with all the latest modernistic conveniences. There has been a long overdue need for an improvement to the Toyota 4Runner's interior. It's not terrible, but it's starting to age, even though it's not that bad. The new 2024 4Runner hybrid interior should be a full package, with a brand new 14-inch touchscreen infotainment display taken from the 2022 Toyota Tundra that offers all the connectivity with the dependable Apple CarPlay, allowing you to have everything you might need from your phone, even while hanging off a cliff. Even while the 4Runner TRD from the current generation has a screen and surround view cameras that make it simpler to follow the trail, it still lacks that modern, cutting-edge sharpness and clarity. After shelling out so much money for your new truck, you shouldn't have to endure that. It's expected that some trims of the 2024 4Runner and hybrid vehicles will also receive an enhanced sound system that was taken from the Sequoia, which has a nice 14-speaker system on the Platinum Edition, so that you can blast your favorite music while driving an off-road vehicle throughout the world. You're likely to be undecided about whether to admire the truck from the outside or stay inside and savor the interior given all the technology improvements in the interior of the vehicle, along with the nice plush seats and the pretty colors. Will it be worth it to buy a 2024 Toyota 4Runner hybrid? By comparing the brand new 4Runner to the present model, it will be worth it. We certainly hope so. With as much attention, Toyota is updating its lineup of pickup trucks and sport utility vehicles, demonstrating the value of innovation in both the Tundra and the Sequoia. We anticipate that the 2024 4Runner hybrid will be a worthy investment for your hard-earned money because of the improved chassis, significantly more effective hybrid powertrain, and gorgeous new interior. Naturally, the 4Runner won't be delayed much longer. We are a little disappointed once more that the 2024 4Runner won't be available until 2024, if not late 2024, when it was first anticipated that it would. It's okay though, we are prepared to wait a little longer as long as Toyota provides us with a whole package, a finished car, rather than an unfinished one. Will there be an electric version of the Toyota 4Runner? We wouldn't wager on a 4Runner EV debuting soon. In 2021, Toyota gave a peek of their EV plan. Toyota reportedly revised that roadmap in the fall of 2022. A concept that resembles an electric Tacoma has been shown to us. However, we haven't come across anything that resembles an electric 4Runner anywhere. There should be a 4Runner EV at some point, but that would most likely be a 7th generation model in the future. The 4Runner is a legend in its field, regardless of how it compares to the competition. However, if it wants to maintain its position as the leader, it must change. We're not expecting it to be thrown into a time machine and launched into the future, but in comparison to its rivals, the 4Runner seems a little too content to sit on its laurels. It is next in line to climb to its rightful place within the SUV kingdom considering the recent developments of its sibling models, like the Sequoia and the Tundra. What do you think of this car? Please share your thoughts in the comment box below. And if you've watched up to this point, thank you so much. For more videos about EVs, Toyota, Tesla, Ford, and the most recent auto news, please consider subscribing to Tech Addicts.